You know, some people ask me who I think is going to be the next most aggressive rider on TBT, whether it's Pocha Ocho, Jan Ivy, the Gingy, or Sterling. Well, Sterling seems to be rising to the top. You know, if the top is measured halfway up, not all the way up, but he's rising up to the halfway to the top. He seems to be getting faster without riding. He's jumping rope. He's doing deadlifts. He's riding stationary, mimicking the flow of Wednesday nights. He's got some history on the hill. He's recently had an equipment upgrade, I heard. I heard he installed push for the first time in the front. And now that actually brings him somewhat equal to the field in terms of equipment. So, Pocha Ocho is rising fast as well. Pocha Ocho, at times though, doesn't seem to be able to decide which bike to ride. He's got so many choices. Is it hardtail? Is it dirt jumper? Is it enduro? Do we go heckler? Do we need power? Do we go downhill? So many choices almost tends to slow someone down. And then there's Jan Ivy. Jan Ivy upgrades his bike every other week. Goes bigger, smaller, more shock, less shock. This tire, that tire. He is constantly changing and adjusting, manipulating his speeds, going back and forth, progressing, going forward, going backwards, testing on the crack, bike testing, mental testing. But most recently, he hit a tree that seemed to have set him back slightly. And so, somewhat, it's inconclusive on Jan Ivy. Now, let's talk about Ginger. The Gingy changes his bike every month. 1 week, he's on a high tower. The next week, he's on an e-bike. The next week, it's a Yeti. All different suspensions. He only rides in China camp, and that could be his downfall. Although he feels like he should be up front, sometimes he should be in the back. But he doesn't realize that. But I think it's due to him consuming beverages and edibles on the trail. So his perception of where he lands in the hierarchy of the team is somewhat influenced by the substances he consumes. So, with all that said, it's going to be a tight race to most aggressive this year. I'll be keeping tabs on the progression from everyone, and we'll report back. Stay tuned on pinkybike.com.